Welcome everyone guys, have you ever seen a movie whose end is left right in front of you? Have you thought that I wish it had an end and we should know about it, whether it is good or bad, but all this is left to the audience, that whatever kind of ending they can think of, you can make that kind of ending. Today's story is not related to any fantasy, any action or any animated movie, but this is an anime which is full of emotions, although all the anime in the anime are such which are full of a lot of motion. So today we are again going to talk about another anime, and this is also one of the best animes. So the name of this anime is guys 5 centimeters per second. This movie has been divided into 3 parts, but the most important thing which I am telling you again in the beginning is that the end of this movie has not been given. It has been left right in the middle, but if you are fond of watching legend movies, then you will have to keep this movie in your list. The timeline of the movie is of 1991, where in the beginning we are shown a boy and a girl. The boy's name is Taka and the girl's name is Shinohara. Both these children had come to this city from different cities because their parents had been transferred. Both the children were small and were in the 4th class. Both the children had come from different schools. So these two did not have any old friends. Many things were similar between them. Due to this, both of them used to talk a lot and they also became friends. But the children of the class could not tolerate the fact that these two children are with each other and not with the others. So they start teasing them that these two are in a relationship, but their friendship does not affect these things. Although both of them feel bad, but still it does not affect them much. Both of them grew up and even now their friendship was as strong as before. It is a matter of one day when both of them leave school. They were going back to their home. There were very big sakura trees on the way and the leaves were falling down. Shinohara, i.e. Taka's girl, tells the boy that, do you know that these leaves fall down at the speed of 10? When he reads the letter, he becomes extremely happy, and after that he writes a letter himself, after which the communication between the two starts through letters. Now, if this is the time of the 90s guys, then it is obvious that there were phones. No, that was the era of letters, so both of them were managing with letters only. Then some more time passes, after which Takaki's own father tells him that he is also going to be transferred and he is going even further away from this city. After which Takaki counts his distance from Shinohara and counts the distance from where he is going to be transferred to his father's transfer. He finds out that the island is even farther away, which means he will be very far from Shinohara. He thinks that if he goes so far, then he will meet Shinohara before that. At this time he was not very conscious, but still he does all his planning to meet Shinohara. He checks the railway routes etc. and plans everything for going and writes all this in a letter. According to Takaki, when he will reach Shinohara, it will be 7 o'clock in the evening, and Shinohara was also very happy that finally she will meet Takaki. The biggest problem comes when Takaki takes the train and sits in it, but snowfall starts, and that too to the extreme. As the stations were moving ahead, the snowfall was increasing. Due to this, the train had to be stopped in between and the snow was being removed. Due to this, there is a lot of delay and the train also gets very late. Takaki was traveling such a long distance for the first time because he was small and not that big, so he was feeling hesitant, he was scared and nervous too. Takaki then takes out a letter from his pocket which he had written for Shinohara. He was putting all his feelings in it, but by mistake, due to the wind, that letter flies from there and goes out. Takaki had probably written a lot of good things in it, but his luck was bad that the letter went very far from him and maybe Shinohara had to read that letter. One cannot tell these things with his mouth, that someone is waiting for you at another place and you are traveling inside the train here, so it was very tough to pass time. Takaki was thinking that maybe Shinohara is here or not, or she might have gone, but his wait ends when he gets down from the station. Shinohara is still waiting there even at this late hour. He goes to her and calls her, Shinohara just holds Takaki's jacket and starts crying loudly because she was also thinking that maybe something has happened to Takaki or why did he get so late. After which we see that Shinohara had brought a lot of food for Takaki. Both of them spend a lot of time together and eat. But now it was time for the railway station to close, so the station master asks both of them to leave from here. Both of them go near a tree which was of cherry blossom, although it was not the season so ice is put on it. These balls were shaped like small drops of ice and dew and were falling on them, and it seemed like they were standing under the sakura tree and the leaves of cherry blossom were falling on them, and after this both of them come very close. They kiss each other, and after that there was a small house built inside the house and they spent their night there. Takaki was happy as well as depressed because this was the moment that the next day he would not get anything from him. The next day he would be very far from Shinohara and maybe he would not know when he would be able to meet her. Shinohara was also in the same dilemma and directly hugged Takaki. Now the next day Takaki had a train where Shinohara had come with him to say bye to him. These two could not even talk much, and then Takaki's train starts and he leaves from there. It is revealed that Shinohara had also written a letter and he also said a lot of feelings. This was the first part of this story. After this the second part of this story starts. Now here we are shown Takaki, but another girl is shown with him. The name of this girl was Kanya, although there is no love triangle here. It has been shown, but still there is a visible triangle here. Now when Takaki was transferred far away, he goes to a new school. When Takaki enters his new class for the first time, Kanya sees him there, and as soon as he sees this girl, he gets a crush on her and starts liking her. Kanya also did not talk much, but used to look at Takaki secretly. Eventually Kanya started talking to Takaki, and Takaki also understood that Kanya is also a good girl, due to which he used to talk to her from time to time. Takaki had joined a new activity which was archery, so he used to go to his classes etc., and Kanya used to wait for him when his classes would end and when both of them would go home together. At that time, both of them had a scooter type thing, so both of them used to come home together. So Takaki also liked coming with Kanhaiya. Kanhaiya used to see that Takaki had a phone at that time and he used to type messages on the phone, but she did not know to whom he was typing. Almost their school was about to end and all the children had thought about what they should do next, but Kanhaiya had not thought at all about what she should do. She was a girl who used to live in her own thoughts. Kanhaiya's parents and teachers etc. used to guide her and also counsel her as to what she should do. Naya kept waiting for a day, but Takaki had not come till then. After a long time, she also leaves and on the way she sees Takaki's scooty and he was sitting on top of a mountain and was sitting there and messaging someone. She also goes up and sits down. She starts talking and says that where will you go after the completion of 12th and what are your plans? Takaki says. Kanya was not able to understand what to say. When Kanya could not confess, she started crying. She became so emotional that Takaki asked her what had happened. Kanya told her that no, nothing had happened. Takaki asked her again that please tell me what had happened, and here Kanya started saying in her mind that she was sorry. Why do you behave so well with me? I beg you to stay away from me. Then at this time both of them saw a rocket launch here and Kanya became silent and started looking at it. It looked exactly like a falling star. Kanya and Takaki's house was almost about to come. Kanya stopped towards her house and she understood that Takaki had nothing in his mind. Even if he was leaving from here, he was not stopping for her. He was not even looking back. For Takaki, Kanya was nothing more than a good friend. She did not know that she was important to Takaki and that is why he does not talk to her much. Kanya had decided that when she is not important to Takaki, then what is the point of telling him, and now she decides that she will never confess to Takaki that she used to like him, but she can never leave the fact that she used to like him and can never leave this thing. Kanya falls asleep thinking about this, and the second part also ends here, after which the story goes to the third part, and the name of this part is 5 cm per second. The story has reached the year 2008. Takaki is in Tokyo City and is doing a good job as a developer there, but the most important part of Takaki's life was only and only Shinohara, whom he has not been able to forget till date. He always used to write different messages and delete them. Along with this, he has become more and more lost. Earlier his level was low, but now he is so depressed that he is very sad. He was spoiling his personal life. We come to know that he has a girlfriend who has been living with him for 3 years. She messages him and asks him to get over everything, but Takaki had no interest in her. For 3 years, that poor girl also felt lonely, and finally she left Takaki, but Takaki was not affected by this. Takaki had also left his job by now. Rather, now he used to work from his home. Takaki started getting depressed while sitting inside the house and started saying that I am very upset, everything looks very dark to me, everything looks empty, I don't know where I am, I don't know what I am doing, after which the scene shifts to Shinohara. After so many years she returned to her city, and along with that we are also shown a ring. This means that Shinohara had really gone too far, and along with this she also got engaged. After coming to her old house, she returned to her city and got engaged to her. When Shinohara was looking through old things, she finds a letter from her childhood, and after reading it, she again goes into old memories, and somewhere she starts missing Takaki a lot. All these thoughts come to Shinohara's mind that when she was with Takaki in her childhood, she used to be so happy. Shinohara is not happy now and will go somewhere near Takaki. It is revealed that after this, Takaki and Shinohara both have a dream about each other, that too at the same time, that both of them are roaming together. Both of them are at the same place where they met for the last time, under that tree. They also had a dream that they would see cherry blossoms together just once in their life. After which we see that when Shinohara was getting married, she was going towards Tokyo for shopping. She was passing through a railway track where she had seen cherry blossoms falling from a tree in her childhood, that too with Takaki. And at the same time, Takaki was also passing by at the same time. Both of them were right in front of each other, but neither could they see each other nor could they recognize each other. They get a feeling for each other, a slight feeling that both are around each other, and while crossing each other, one goes in front and the other goes to the other side. Both of them turn to see who that person was. By then the train arrives. Takaki was standing there and Shinohara had left from there. Takaki smiles there as if he knew that it must be Shinohara, and with this movie ends here. As I told you, this movie will end in just one go. We don't know how many predictions we can make after this. If you want a happy ending, then you can think that both of them meet each other in this city and live with each other, or it can also happen that somewhere Takaki will forget Shinohara because it is obvious that Shinohara is going to get married, so he will go to Kanya, or it can happen that all three of them will go to their respective lives. If you stay alone, then the ending of this movie can be anything, but the writer-director left this movie incomplete like this. So guys, how did you all like this emotional movie? Somewhere this movie is very relatable to today's generation, because these are the things that happen. Someone likes someone but he is not able to get that person. So guys, how did you all like this movie? Do tell me. So okay, we will meet you all in the next movie. Until then, tata.